Can we talk about the story of when you got caught in the basement? Can we tell that?
Oh, with the 5 some, yeah.
With your the 5 some with your homies?
Okay. What you want to tell it?
All right, let's tell the first story. One day, Eddie got caught by Laylam. Laylam walks in, and he goes,
Okay, no. I'll tell
the
this one.
USB charger.
You already
Okay,
said
yes,
it
tell
wrong.
it. Okay, tell
So
it.
in Lebanon, we had like this house, and in the right next to the door as you enter,
Eddie being the older brother.
Eddie's the oldest brother, yeah. We had a charger with like 8 ports, like 8 USB ports. And I was like 9th grade, I think. Like I was at the age where all my friends are just starting to do drugs and shit, whatever. And
Kids these days.
we're charging.
Fucking Juuling in the bathrooms, bro. When I was in 9th grade, you know what we were doing? Throwing wet toilet paper at the ceilings and at our friends while they were taking shits in the stall.
We still do that.
That's really funny. I mean, dude, see, I live in Florida, so we started doing drugs when I was like 7. So
No,
7th
but,
grade?
no, 7 years old.
It's a charger, and it's in it plugged in. He has his dab pen, but his dab pen looks like a stylus. Like really, it looked like a black stylus. You couldn't tell, but like I could tell because my friend had one.
But
similar.
without the actual weed in it.
Yeah, without the cart, just the like pen
Yeah.
itself. So like I think I know what it is, but I don't know. So
Because you
I
don't
go
want to
up-
assume that your older
yeah,
brother
I
was
don't wanna
smoking.
assume- exactly. I walk up to it. I'm like, hey, what's that in the charger over there? Because it's on like the family table. My parents have no clue what it is. And he goes, oh, it's a USB charger. And I'm like, motherfucker, who charges a USB? Like,
So that's when Laylam learned that Eddie smokes occasionally. Okay. So now let's talk about the time that Laylam
Wait.
got caught.
Wait, do I know? Wait, I think I know this story.
Does
Okay,
anybody
okay,
know
okay.
this story?
Edwin does. You told it on stream.
Homie is fucking chilling on, was it Christmas?
It was a Christmas party.
It was Christmas. We're having a Christmas party at our friend's house. And all Laylam's friends are degenerates more than him. Harder degenerates than him. Like, he's a degenerate, but he's only degenerate because of who he's surrounded by. Right? So they're all chilling in the basement. And mind you, one of these kids is like, his parents are the holiest kids in the church. The holiest parents in the church. Like, their whole house, you walk in, they have hundreds of movies about religion. They have fucking Bibles everywhere. They have fucking, his mom is the lead of the choir. Like, you wouldn't expect him to be the supplier. So Laylam's downstairs, and I think they're all fucking throwing up or some shit. They all get sick. Or
No.
who gets sick?
It was me and somebody else, but I'm not gonna say that somebody else because he never got caught being sick.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
never got
yeah, yeah.
caught.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway, so Laylam gets sick as fucking yakking on Christmas. Okay, and my mom, mind you, has already caught Eddie before. She's already caught Eddie, and when she caught Eddie, it was because Eddie fucking fainted in a Longhorn.
Really?
And they
I
called
didn't
the
know that.
ambulance. They called the ambulance.
What?
And my mom demanded the blood test from Eddie. Like, she was like, if you're gonna live in this house, I want to see that blood test.
Wait. How, was the ambulance expensive?
I don't know. They didn't want to call it. Like, Eddie,
He didn't end up going in it.
yeah,
did he?
but they did the test. No, they did the test.
Yeah.
Like, they had him test on site. But he didn't go in it. Like, he got pissed
okay.
when we called the ambulance because he knew what would happen. And, like, my mom was like, all right, there's something off here. She called, like, the blood test. That's when she figured out Eddie, whatever. So she knew. She had gone through this before. And one day I fucking come downstairs and my parents are sitting there and they go, we need to talk. And
God, you were the godchild, that miniature.
I
You
was
were
the godchild. Bro, my grandpa called me the manager of everybody. Like, when we'd go to fucking Canada, I would be the manager. That's what he called me because he has a horrible accent. You're the manager. Anyways, I come down and they go, we need to talk. I was like, what's up? I didn't know what happened. Laylam fucking doesn't tell me shit at this age. And they go, I think you were there too. It was in front of you. Was it in front of you or no?
I don't think so. I don't remember. This
Oh,
part.
they go, Lalo is doing drugs. I was like, what do you mean? She goes, remember when he was sick? I was like, yeah, like on Christmas. She goes, yes. I'm not gonna say his name, but John, his parents caught him. He was doing drugs. He had drugs with him, and
No, that's not what happened. Somebody else got caught with a
and told on him.
No, his parents already know. No. Rami, his parents. Stop.
He just said the name. He doesn't give a fuck.
No, his parents know.
Oh, okay.
His parents caught him.
Okay.
In his car, he left, and his dad wanted to clean his car because he was like begging. He was begging him for like a few weeks to clean his car, and so he was like, "I'll just do it for him." And he went to clean his car, and he found Juul pods. And then his dad, I'm not gonna say the name, told all 5 dads of the people who were there that night that he caught his son, and then they checked everyone, and then they caught the kid. And then dad talked to me. Dad didn't know I did. Dad literally came, well, he knew, but like he didn't know. He came in and asked me, and I was like, yeah, I did. Like he was like, if you tell me yes, I won't care. I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, Dad doesn't care.
Remember that?
Dad really doesn't care.
Yeah. He said, if you tell me yes, I won't tell anyone. And he didn't tell mom.
Yeah.
You remember that? Mom found out.
Yeah, Dad doesn't care. Dad's great. Dad is, I mean, so is mom. Mom's great.
You know what's crazy? You remember how mom found out?
How?
We were having like a family argument, and like mom was saying how dad doesn't spend enough time with us. And dad goes some shit like, I know more than you know, and walks away. and then the whole night she egged him on. And I still remember the next morning I'm going to school, and mom's dropping me off, and mom looks at me before I walk out, and she goes, "Don't do drugs." But in Arabic, she goes, what hashish? And I walk out, and I'm like, what? And then I come back home, and I'm like, who told you?
You said that?
Huh?
You asked her who told you?
Huh? Yeah, no, I was just like, I know. I was like, when did dad tell you or something? I don't know, something like that. Like, I mean, it was.
Well, anyway, so this all comes full circle. The fact that not only was he already the degenerate, but they caught him doing drugs. And I'm the godchild of the family. I'm on the will. I decide who gets what. So if you're going to kill mom and dad to get shit, you have to kill me after.
And then Eddie. Can you write me on your will?
And then Eddie. Anyway, so they sit me down and they go like, your brother is doing drugs. Did you know? And I was like, no. They're like, okay. So what's the plan? It's like, mom, everyone does drugs. I was like, what do you want me to say? She goes, who does drugs? I was like, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just like, get over it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, that's when they found out he fucking... So that all adds up to the fact that now he's a streamer, right? So not only was he not exercising, Laylam was doing drugs with his homies, okay?
You forgot a year later.
But his grades were shit.
Because,
and you know why all this is happening? You know why all this is happening? Because Laylam is fucking playing creative in his room fucking 10 hours a day. He comes home from school. He's not allowed to touch the game because...
No. I came home from soccer practice. I was doing exercise at this time.
He comes home, and for 8 hours he's awake at home. He's not doing his homework. He's not studying. He's playing creative. But my dad wouldn't let him play Fortnite. So that's why he was so good at creative. That's why he became a god. Because he would sit in his fucking room and play creative until he heard my dad walking up the stairs. And do you understand how many days I've had to mute my mic on stream when I had 0 viewers or 10 viewers?
I learned that one from you, by the way.
What?
I would watch you play League in the office, and they would walk in, and then you'd alt tab out, and you'd say you were doing something else. You remember that?
Anyways.
On stream?
No.
No, this is way before. This is when he was in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But League was way different. League, you couldn't leave. If you leave a game, you're like, fucked. Anyways, so...
And RuneScape.
Yeah, well, so Laylam... the amount of times that I've heard my dad, like, go ape shit on him because he was a degenerate. And not only that, I was a degenerate at the time because my parents saw me streaming to fucking 10 viewers. Like, you're literally wasting your time. I was still going to college and I was still fit. So it's like, I was less degenerate. But they saw both their kids as degenerates.